Good morning. I'm coming to you today from the kitchen. Yesterday I was very busy wrapping presents, so I wanted to come, excuse me, I wanted to come and kind of share with you some of the things that I did and some of the tips that I have. These are the presents for my children and grandchildren. So this year I did something a little different. I decided that I would get a box big enough to hold, I usually get, 3 presents or so, but I would get a box big enough to hold all their presents and wrap them up so that everybody has a gift. And then instead of wrapping all those gifts separately, I'd take a little bit more time and wrap them and try to do something a little bit more special. I was inspired to do this by Danielle's Decor. Was working last week, really wanted to get into our challenge, but time didn't allow. So yesterday I spent most of the day wrapping. So let's just get into it. Let me share with you what I've learned. The first thing I want to tell you is I love Hobby Lobby paper. It's the real thick paper that has the grid on the back, so you make sure that you cut straight and everything. But the problem that I've had with it in the past is that the tape doesn't want to stick. So I'd wrap a present, then the tape would pop off. Okay? Well, what I found, and I'm trying to find what I did with it, is the 3M wrapping tape. In my junk drawer. The 3M wrapping tape, it's wider and bigger, but it's also more adhesive. So the first gift that I wrapped this year was Shelby's. And I took the striped wallpaper, listen to me, gift wrapped her gift in it. Then I had a coordinating polka dotted wrap. I'm turning right here to the back so you can kind of see how it looks in the back. But I took that, folded it so that I wouldn't have any raw edges, put that around the middle. Then I found this, I love this, I found this at TJ Maxx. And what's cool about it is that it comes on a wooden spool. So I added this ribbon with the little beads. And then also found these bows, added that, and then added, of course, a Christmas ornament. So that's Shelby's gift. Next, I wrapped Callie, my granddaughter's gift. And she gets all excited about her presents and all. But with hers, I did, again, the full stripe. Then I added the polka dot. And for each of the grandkids, and I don't put their names on them because they snoop all the time, I added a candy bar. And actually, this is on the wrong way. But I found these, I think at Dollar General. It says Russell Stover note. And it looks like it's a big bill with Santa Claus on the front. So I just added that to her package. Again, used the polka dotted. This time I used my pinking shears just to change up the edges a little bit. But that was Callie's. My daughter-in-law, Jamie, again, used the stripe as my background paper. And the reason I used the stripe is because actually this row carried over from last year. And so I had more of the stripe paper and less the polka dotted because I used the polka dotted. Again, used that ribbon around the middle, added this ribbon, and then just did a white bow because the other ribbons that I had like these, I just didn't like the gold. They didn't match. One other tip I want to tell you is I get my hot glue gun out. I use tape. I use two-sided tape just as much as I can. Then I use the packing tape sparingly, but then I also use my hot glue gun. So that one is Jamie's. Now Kaylee has some signs. Of course, she's redoing her bedroom. So I just couldn't figure out how to wrap those. So actually what I did was I just put those together and tied them with a little bow. And this is actually her present. And again, since she's one of the grands, she has a candy bar. This is the color of her new bedroom. So I thought I'd add that in. And she's actually doing this color and then an accent of the gold. So I thought that'd be really cute. And so this is her present. So all the girls are done. And this matches my Christmas tree. All the girls are done in the fancy, shiny. Then my boys, I wanted to make theirs a little different. I just used the brown wrapping mailing paper. This was a paper that I found for the guys, and if you look really close, it kind of looks like wood grain, but it's in a red tone. So this one is Carson's, and he has his candy bar. I just tied the ribbon, hot glued it in the middle, and that's his. My son-in-law Jordan, I did his all in the red paper, and then I had found at the Dollar Tree they had this ribbon, so I did one red and one green and just tied that in the middle. Okay, this is something that I just left. This was a gift that I got for my son, and they actually put it in a box and the lid was wrapped. So it fit really nice. So I thought, I'll just dress that one up. So that one's gonna be a little bit different. But I just added stripes of green, grosgrain ribbon. And then I had some the little Merry Christmas. They came in a box, got them at the Dollar Tree. And I just hot glued that across the ribbons to kind of give it a little different look. This is his other present. So this was one of the bows that I was talking about. I added a green bow and just wrapped this one. And as you can see on the corner, let me turn this up. I tried to be really careful because here I used the two-sided tape so that you can't even tell. So that on this type of paper, the tape that sticks on both sides, the double-sided tape, works great. On the Hobby Lobby paper, it won't hold. And then this is my Wesley's package. He got the biggest one. And I added the gold bow that I thought I was going to put on Jamie's, but didn't like the colors. And then I just hot glued one of the, kind of made it stand up, just hot glued one of the Merry Christmas little decals. And up in the corner, I had his candy bar. And on his candy bar, I just added a little satin red ribbon just to dress that up a little bit. So this is what my gifts look like for my kids and my grandkids. I'm happy with them. I think maybe, you know, after they unwrap all the gifts, all that mess you have, well, I think this might help a little with that. So hope you got some ideas and you can kind of spin off of these. Have a Merry Christmas.